Stop using HR jargon and insurance mumbo jumbo. Start speaking like a human. So, this isn't just for you, HR folks. This is for me as well. It's a reminder to speak like a human and communicate like a human. I know that when I started out in insurance and HR, I was extremely overwhelmed with all of the new verbiage I was using and also business verbiage I was using. We were talking about K1s and D9Cs and quarterly wage reports and all this payroll stuff and biweekly. And it takes a while for all of these terms to integrate into our vocabulary, our natural vocabulary. And when it does, and then we talk to normal people who don't use these terms all the time and don't work in this world, we sound crazy, or they just don't know what we're saying, or they think that we're being pretentious or annoying or unrelatable, and on and on and on. And the contrast. So let's look at some examples here. So, how HR usually sounds. Employees are required to elect benefits during this open enrollment period utilizing the benefits portal. Failure to complete the Section 125 election will result in automatic carryover of existing coverage. Another way of saying it would be pick your health plans between April 1st and April 30th. If you don't pick, your current plan continues automatically. Easy. People understand. People get it. They move on. Okay? Marketing teams write for fifth graders, sometimes third graders. Not because their audience is dumb, because they know busy people don't have time to decode jargon. They don't have time to read between the lines. They don't have time to wonder. If the thought, I don't know, pops up, the email gets closed, actions don't get taken, or oftentimes people think to themselves, I'll do it later. And later never comes. And even if they do understand, I'll do it later, still happens. A lot of us humans are procrastinators, including myself. And we may get an important email and think, I will do it later. And often we need the prompting of a drip campaign or encouragement to take action. We need more than just one email. And what I am trying to drive home here is that the one and done email is not realistic. We've got to be sending out multiple emails for communicating HR and HR language versus marketing language. HR says, utilize the self-service portal for benefit elections. Marketing says, go to the benefits website and pick your plan. What's going to get a better response? Qualifying life events necessitate documentation within 30 days. Marketing's version, got married, had a baby, tell us within 30 days. Deductible accumulation applies per calendar year. Marketing version, your $1,000 deductible resets every January. HR's version, coverage under the HMO plan requires in-network provider selection. Marketing version, HMO means you pick one main doctor. HR's version, premium contribution rates are tiered based on coverage elections. Marketing's version, your cost depends on which plan you pick and if you have dependents. The EAP provides confidential counseling and financial coaching. No one knows you used it. Simple. Okay? Why does this matter? Why is Melissa droning on and on about PR and HR and communication and drip campaigns? We can learn a lot from marketers. Okay? Why does it matter? When you use jargon, people skim and ignore. People feel dumb or confused. People don't take action. and you get low enrollment and a lot of more complaints. And I would add, employees aren't happy with their benefits. Employee satisfaction with the benefits goes down when communication sucks. When communication improves, perception of the employee and benefits improves. When you use simple language, people actually read it. When you use simple language, people actually understand it the first time. When you use simple language and write well, they take action. When you use simple language, you get higher participation and fewer questions. So my point in doing all of this is to reduce my workload. Okay? I plan because I'm lazy. I plan because I don't like urgent and emergent issues to overwhelm my daily life. I like to plan ahead when I can, and I like to work. I like to be busy. I like lots of action throughout my day. However, I prefer that action to be planned. I prefer coming to my work with a mindset of calm. Maybe it's because my middle name is Serenity. My name is Melissa Serenity DeWeese, and my mom named me that on purpose because she believes that names matter. And I agree. And I've thought about the word serenity a lot because it is my middle name. But I am not harping on this because I want you to do extra work. I don't want anybody to do extra work. I want to bring forward a reminder, an opportunity, a template, a way to make this easier for you. So in the long run, you're actually doing less and helping the company grow more and help your company culture grow in a positive direction and improve ROI on your employee benefits, because I can come in and offer and show you the best benefits for your dollar. But if your employees don't understand it, they're going to hate it. They're going to hate the plan. They're going to hate everything. So that's why we're here. I just love this so much. This is so great. Rule number 1 here is remove acronyms. FSA, HSA, HMO. Well, you got to do. Most people know HMO, PPO, but even then, if there's an acronym, I'm defining it. If there's an acronym, I'm explaining it in simple terms with an example. Remove the acronyms. Don't say FSAs and HSAs have different tax treatment under Section 223. Do say FSAs and HSAs are different ways to save on healthcare. Which one is right for you? In one short sentence, so rule number 1 is remove acronyms. Rule number 2 is use short sentences. Don't say, upon completion of the enrollment process, employees will receive a confirmation of benefits detailing all elections and coverages. Do say, after you enroll, we'll email you a summary of what you picked. I'm guilty of this too. I get paranoid that people are going to misunderstand me, so I get very specific about my verbiage and my language, and I do this every day. I'm sure I do. Okay, so this is a good reminder for me too. Rule number 3, ask, would a 10-year-old understand this? So that's 3rd grade to 5th grade writing level. This isn't my rule. These are marketing rules. Okay. And then we've got use you and your. You and your go very far in marketing. Okay. And it helps people pay attention because they think, oh, it applies to me. They're saying you. So it applies to me, and they put it in a higher level of priority in their minds. So don't say employees should review their benefit options annually. Say you should review your health plan every year. Email before and after. Okay, so before, this is the typical HR email. Employee open enrollment notice, okay? Dear team member, the annual open enrollment period is now open. Employees are required to review available benefit options and make elections during the designated enrollment window. Failure to timely complete elections will result in automatic renewal of existing coverages. Participants should log into their benefits portal to initiate the election process. Questions may be directed to the HR department. Okay, very official. Actually, some people don't even send out any emails. Really, they just send out one. I would rather this go out than nothing at all. So I'll say that. So if you're sending emails out like this, kudos to you. Okay. But we're looking at how to improve. We're looking at ideal. How do we improve from last year? The goal is to be better and better every single year, every time we go through these processes. So a better version would be simple language. Pick your HR plan, list your open enrollment period. Hi, Bob, employee's name. Time to pick your health plan for next year. You have until April 30th. What to do? It says what to do. Step 1, log into your benefits website. Step 2, review your plan options. Step 3, pick the one that's right for you. Step 4, done. If you don't pick, your current plan stays the same. Not sure? Join the meetings on April 15th at 10 a.m. If you have questions, reply to this email. I'm here to help. Okay? Simple, simple, simple. Ready to rewrite your emails? Pick one email you send regularly, like during open enrollment, your benefits updates, policy changes. Read it out loud, and does a 10-year-old understand it? Rewrite using these 4 steps and these 4 rules. Send it next week, or send it at a future date. Delay delivery. Create a template. Those sorts of things. Measure open rate, click rate, and responses if you can. Start today. Simplicity wins. And thank you for hanging out until the end. I do have free consultations going on right now. I don't know how long this is going to last. You go to bennies.info and you can schedule a free consultation with me if you want advice about your benefits, if you want an opinion on your current employee benefit offerings. I'm here to help. It's free for now. At some point, I am probably going to add a couple $100 as a consultation fee to weed out the people that aren't serious. I usually talk to HR managers, CEOs, CFOs, owners of businesses to help them with their employee benefits or any employee benefit offerings such as dental, vision, disability, life insurance, and the like, AFLACs, colonials, supplemental benefits, all the fun stuff, FSAs, HSAs, HRAs, all the acronyms that we said not to lean on today. So that's what I do. This is how you can set up a meeting with me. If you are interested in my employee communications guide that I have created, you can email me at melissa@nomadinsgrp.com. That's Melissa, MELISSA, at nomad, spelled with a K, KNOMAD, and I will get that over to you. It's a free employee communications guideline with a bunch of templates for emails for communications like this. If you are at a loss of where to get started or what to email your employees about in a proactive way, that's a great place to start. I've got 20 different and growing 20 different templates I'm adding to it. At some point, I am going to have a landing page specifically for that, but the woman that helps me with my website, I've got about 10 different projects for her right now. So we're a little behind. I don't know how quickly I'll get to that, but a simple email will do it for now. And also this, schedule your free consultation. Thank you for hanging out until the end, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.